fails, nobody likes. Most of the time, we keep looking for somebody who has reached heights, somebody who has achieved lot of awards, somebody who is at somewhere high end. Nobody has ever looked at the failures. Nobody wants to even hear the story of those who have failed. I want you to look at this. What does this thing remind you of? It says, I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. Do you have any answer? Have you heard this? If you know, just unmute yourself and let me know. It says, I walk slowly, but I never walk backwards. Anybody who wants to try?
Then
Yes.
is it by Martin Luther?
Though you have spoken about a wonderful person who has also taught us lots of things, but I want more answers. I'm looking for the right person who used these words. I'll just give you few more seconds. Okay. No? No problem. I'm not able to view all the speakers, so I'll just share the right answer. The answer is Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln, who was known for his failures. I am sure you all have heard a lot about him because of his influential personality. But before I told you, were you aware of that thing? The answer is no. Well, I have another example for you. Have you heard of this person? Sachin Tendulkar? Yes. I can see so many heads nodding. So I would like to have one answer maybe from Ayush Singh. Let's hear him. What do you know about this gentleman, Sachin Tendulkar?
His name is you wanted to introduce him.
Yes, you are absolutely right because he is a legend in cricket, isn't it? And we all are proud that he is a citizen of our own country. Let me hear Soham or Mamta rather. I can see a wonderful smile on Mamta's face. Yes, Mamta, you want to share something?
About Sachin Tendulkar?
Yes.
Actually, I'm not very fond of cricket, but yeah, I do. Everyone know him. He's, people call him the godfather of cricket. And apart from cricket, I have seen his interviews. I think as a person, he is one of the great. He has great personality.
Definitely, you are absolutely right. It was good to hear both the views. At the same time, do you think that this gentleman never failed? Do you think he was a born winner? He never fell in his life at any contest, at any match? Well, the answer is he also failed n number of times before he actually made up to where he stands now. His wonderful quote is, people throw stones at you and you convert them into milestones. So the moral is, the lesson we have all learned is that people will never be impressed by whatever you do in your life. They will always script, they will always have questions for you, they will always have lot of things which might sound unpleasant. But it depends on you how you convert those lemons into milestones. So let me share with you one story about a lizard. Have you heard this word lizard? I'm sure you all. Anybody who loves lizard or who has ever been in love with a lizard? Yes or no? If your answer is no, then I want to hear a big no. Unmute yourself and say no loudly.
No.
I like lizards that are like dinosaurs.
Most of us just don't like this creature. Maybe because of the looks or because that creature is something that irritates us, isn't it? One day when I entered my bedroom, I saw a lizard, and that too a big fat lizard up on the wall, on the ceiling, and I could do nothing. nothing but just to request that lizard as a soft-spoken person, please lizard, please leave this room. Otherwise, I just have no other option because lockdown is going on, and if I will shout, people will think that there is a crazy person in this room because there was all absolute silence all over. Traffic was not allowed, people were not allowed to step out of the work, out of their places. So I had no other choice but to request the lizard again and again. Now, what do you think must have happened? Do you think the lizard left my room immediately? What are your answers? Let me hear the first answer. Unmute yourself and quickly answer. Let me see who's the first person.
Usually lizards don't budge when they are asked to leave. They just stay there and keep staring at you.
Yes. Well, Soham, that's absolutely what happened that day. But believe me, it really crossed my patience. It crossed my own limits. You all know that being a soft-spoken person, I have a lot of patience. So I thought that I need to do something more. So we all need to push our limits once we are not able to accomplish our goals, isn't it? So I thought it is high time, and I started looking for something. And that something was none other than a viper, which I found in my washroom. So I got a viper and I tried my level best to tell that lizard again. In fact, this time I had to raise my pitch. I had to lower the volume and I was loud. But still, the lizard just never moved from its point. It stayed there and it again and again was looking at me. Now, do you think that I should do something more, or do you think I should just sit down and watch the lizard, or you think that night I would have slept? What are your views? Let me take answers. Yes, Ashi, would you like to say something? Go and sleep because the lizard won't harm you anyway. Well, to be honest, that night I just could not even think of just winking my eye. I was not able to sleep at all until and unless you have a lizard in your bedroom. How can you sleep? Lot of apprehension and lot of negativity was in my mind. Maybe the lizard would jump on me, or maybe, I just don't want to talk about it. So, what did I do? Obviously, at times, you need to think about plan B also. Every time plan A will not work. So, I had to come up with plan B. So, I just turned on all the lights and I opened the door and the windows so that the lizard could see some light from some different area and I could distract it. And believe me, this plan really worked. Well, my dear friends, I am sure at some point of time you must have had this kind of lizard in your life. It might not have been in the form of a lizard, but might have been in the form of some problem, some assignment, or maybe at some point of time some boss must have given you some task. If plan A does not work, you need to come out with plan B, and you will be amazed to know that at times even plan B might fail. So what are we supposed to do? Do we need to give up? Do we need to just stop innovating ideas and things? What are we supposed to do? Let me hear Thigist, our newest Toastmaster. What would you have done even if your plan B would have failed? Tell me, would you have given up?
No, I would look out different opportunities. For example, in the case of lizard, if she resists going out from my bedroom, I may go out to look for a broom. I have to do something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are absolutely right. You need to do something. You just can't say no. You have no other option. So I have a story for all of you. I want you all to just listen to this audio.
KFC's Colonel Sanders once said, "I am a loser." Born in 1890, when 6 years old, his father passed away, leaving Sanders to cook and care for his siblings. In 7th grade, he dropped, cut off school, and left home to work as a farmhand. At 16, he faked his age to enlist in US Army. After being honorably discharged a year later, he got hired by the railway as a laborer. He got fired for fighting with a co-worker while he worked for railway. He studied law until he ruined his legal career by getting into another fight. Sanders was forced to move back in with his mom and get a job selling life insurance. Any guess for what? He got fired for insubordination. In 1920, he tried creating a lamp manufacturing company just to find out that another company already sold a better version of the lamp. At 40, he began selling chicken dishes in a service. At 40, he began selling chicken dishes in a service station. As he began to advertise his food, an argument with a competitor resulted in a deadly shootout. 4 years later, he tried to even take a franchisee. His recipe got rejected 1,009 times. Sanders' secret recipe was coined and became a big hit. After years of failure and misfortunes, Sanders finally hit it big. At 90, Sanders passed away. That time, there were 6,000 KFC locations in 48 countries. And in the year 2013, there were around 18,000 KFC locations in 118 countries.
Can you tell me what are the 2 things that you just learned, that you just heard in this story? Anybody, just unmute and speak up. Who would like to share?
Never give up.
Never give up. Okay, that's a good one. Anything else?
Believe in yourself that whatever you're creating and whatever you're making, it is of best version.
Yes, definitely. We must believe in ourselves. Anybody else with a different answer, different perception?
He kept on innovating. Like, he failed at one thing, he tried another stuff. He failed at that, he tried another stuff. He failed at that, he tried another stuff.
Yes.
Like, he kept.
Believe me, this is exactly what happens in our life. Life will never be smooth. Life will never be a bed of roses for you. So never give up and keep coming up with something or the other. You might not win one contest. You might not win even a club contest. But that doesn't mean that you stop nominating yourself from moving ahead. This is something what happened with me also. Some of you know me as Richa Toastmaster. Few of you know that I am a distinguished Toastmaster. Somebody who has achieved the highest award by Toastmasters International. Besides that, I am also known as Richa Soft Skills Toastmaster or Richa Soft Skills Trainer. Besides that, I have achieved lot of certificates for being the best speaker, best evaluator, and you will be amazed to know that I have got a pile of certificates for even playing the auxiliary role of R counter and timer. When I delivered my icebreaker, I got 100% votes, and this happened for the very first time in Dehradun Toastmasters Club. Well, this is not the end of all the achievements and accolades, but still I failed. Yes, my dear friends, still I have fallen a number of times in my life. I have not been a winner at every time in every contest. Few months back, there was a contest at area level. I never even managed to win at area level contest. In fact, in 2017, I was a division level table topic speech contest topper, a winner. But I failed. You know why? There has to be a reason somewhere. But at times, we take lot of time in accepting failure. At times, we take lot of time in understanding that yes, even we might have got wrong somewhere at some point of time. These awards and accolades should not get into your head. So please remember, wheresoever you are, always be ready to fall. Be ready to fail because this life is unpredictable. No matter where you are, just keep moving one step ahead towards your goal. It is not only important to have your goals in life, but it is also important to move in the right direction. If you are not moving in the right direction, then all your efforts and all your hard work will become a big zero and not a hero. So please remember my words. Never be afraid to fail. Always be ready to fail in a way, in fact, that will lead you to be a successful person in life. And that is somebody who is a real winner. Thank you. Over to you.